How has either that connection to the dream world or to the ancestral realm, how did that shift your life path?
I think it was when I went to New Zealand, specifically Napier, where I had this very distinct dream, a vivid one that I can still remember to today, involving two white wolves with bright blue eyes. That dream has really stuck with me. Essentially, it felt like I was stuck in there for years on end. In certain dreams, there is no real sense of time, right? I think when I woke up, it had only been 20 minutes, and my partner at the time, I remember waking up, sweating, breathing, profusely, and asking her, like, what year is it? It's a weird question to ask after napping for 20 minutes, right? And then she told me, and I just remember every single detail of that kind of got me looking into specifically wolves. So I have a very strong connection to wolves. It was in New Zealand because I don't know if there are wolves in the Pacific in general. I started researching everything about wolves, and that actually started to guide my career path. I started approaching communities like someone with wolf medicine, right? And so in Native American cultures, they will talk about totems and the wolf totem, and there were specific clans who would have a wolf as a totem. And there are individuals who also have certain spirit animals, or maybe dominant ones, that would also guide the characteristics. And what I learned there was animals, so specifically for me, it was a white wolf, they have very specific medicine that heals or helps guide certain parts of us in our lives. And what I needed was kind of very strong leadership guidance because my father was not around. And I was then looking to the wolf as guidance, like parental guidance almost, through my personal life and then also through my career. And so this was very life-changing. And I started to learn about how influential the wolf was across many civilizations. There was a story about the Iron Wolf in Hungary. You look at the Ottoman Empire, they also talk about, their connection to wolves. The Mongol Empire, the Roman Empire, right? Romulus and Remus, the story of how those two, the founders, were raised by wolves. And so there's a lot of wolf stories from around the world, and I felt a very strong connection. And so when it came to community, that was when I fell into community management as a profession to show how wolf packs, can have massive influence over entire ecosystems. That's how those two things came together and influenced my life.